Hello community, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you an update on the stimulus checks, the stimulus package, and it's going to be an update as of May 1st, 2020. All right, first thing we're going to talk about is unemployment benefits. Want to make you guys aware, there are some states that are discontinuing paying people unemployment benefits because of voluntary quit. Basically what that means is there are employers that are offering employees their jobs back, but the employees are refusing to come back to work. And in that situation, in some states, the unemployment benefits are being cut off for those individuals because now they're considering that as voluntary quit. My recommendation to you is go check your unemployment benefits website in the state that you live in to make sure there is no voluntary quit provision in their guidelines. If it is, be careful. If your employer calls you back and you decide, nope, hey, I'm not coming back to work, I quit, I'm not coming back, be careful, your unemployment benefits could be terminated. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about SBA PPP loan. Now, there's been some upset people, and rightfully so, as it relates to applying for this PPP loan. A lot of people have been to the big banks and they have not been able to get anywhere. They've put in their application, they're not getting any updates, they're not moving through the process. It's basically, they're just sitting there for weeks and not hearing from these large major banks. One of the things I will tell you to consider is to apply at some FinTech lenders. Now, SBA has approved several of these FinTech lenders. PayPal is one, Square is another, Cabbage, Intuit, Funding Circle, Lendio is also one of them. You can go to one of these FinTech lenders online and apply. I've heard stories that PayPal has been excellent, that you can go to PayPal, apply for this PPP, and people are moving through that process extremely quick, getting approved and getting their SBA approval confirmations. So you may want to think about going through some of these FinTech lenders. And the reason I believe the FinTech lenders are moving through it so quickly is because they're online, non-traditional financial institutions. You know, PayPal is not a bank, although PayPal offers a lot of types of banking services. And they're probably not as inundated as some of your big four banks are in our country. So try some of these FinTech lenders. Even if you put an application in at Wells Fargo, even if you put it in at Bank of America or JP Morgan Chase or Citibank, and you haven't been getting any follow-up or feedback, you got to understand, guys, these traditional lenders, they're treating this like it was a direct loan from them. So they're going to take you through every requirement that they would normally take an applicant through to get a loan from them. They're not understanding these are unusual times and this is an SBA driven thing. They're looking at it as a loan through them. So they're taking you through every guideline they would take a traditional borrower through, which is crazy. So think about some of these FinTech lenders in order to move your process quicker. Next, let's jump on the stimulus checks. A lot of you've received your $1,200 stimulus checks, but there are tens of millions of people who have not received their checks. Again, if the IRS does not have your direct deposit information, your check will be delayed. It will be mailed to you and it will take extra time in order to do that. So my recommendation, go to the IRS website and to make sure that your direct deposit information is in their system. If you do that, it will speed up the process of you getting your $1,200 stimulus check. If you don't do that, it's going to be mailed to you and it's going to take longer. Last thing I want to talk about is the upcoming stimulus packages. We've talked about in prior videos, there are 3 or 4 proposed stimulus packages that are in the House of Representatives being tossed around. Those things will continue to be discussed, and hopefully in the near future, something will be ready to go to the Senate to be debated. Now, obviously, the Senate is controlled by Republicans. The House of Representatives are controlled by the Democrats. So there has to be some compromise here, and I think it will be. I believe the president has said he is for more stimulus checks under the right situations. So I think we have an opportunity to make something happen, but now it's in debate. We'll see in the next coming weeks. Well, all right, guys, drop me some comments. Let me know what you think about the stimulus packages, the stimulus checks, and hopefully this information was helpful. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness and never stop believing in yourself, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.